Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Blue Hens will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Uconn Huskies offense will have the ball first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. To the air. It's Fagnano. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. This Uconn offense really has it going. They think there's room to run to the right here. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Just when they're looking run, now on top. Catch in the middle, it's Parker. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed. And he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, and now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the field goal unit is on the field. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Delaware's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Nice.
How do you overthrow that?
Hand in there and knock it away. Third short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Fires to the right. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains.
Not a catch. There's no way my guy's making a 52-yard field goal.
Serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. He wants to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Silver.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football.
They're blitzing a lot, too.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Going for 6. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Uconn offense goes back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Pressure coming.
Let's go.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times.
No, I feel like cover 3 here.
So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and
that's
giving
fine.
their QB time.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Michael.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Rushes on him.
Let's go.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Touchdown, Delaware. Special teams coming through. The 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Snatch it quickly on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
The short hands, it's Simmons. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to throw. It's Fagnano. With the catch, it's Brown.
Oh, and he fumbled it too.
Ball's out. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. The Huskies with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this.
Let's go.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on
that play. Gets in the backfield. Gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Huskies have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hansen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll pull it down.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the process. Scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Oh, better look out. Great job by this savvy.
Come on, guys.
When he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. The quick out. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Uconn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the screen seemed like a good idea at the time, but they were fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, on defense, I think it just comes down to having really good awareness. You're watching the ball, you're seeing where it's going, you're locating blockers, and then defeating those blocks getting to the football.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in.
Oh, come on, man. You got to tackle.
Touchdown, Uconn. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's a heat.
God damn, come on, guys. Block a little bit.
Live to play another down. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to...
Bro, get the fuck out of here. Oh, my God.
3 in a row.
He sucks.
Will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Pulls it in, it's Bell.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Come on, dude. Come on.
Late in the half, they have the first down at the 41. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Dropping back, it's Fagnano.
Let's go.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That's caught. It's Flowers. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all.
Oh, watch the screen here. The screen.
3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it in the middle, it's Parker. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And hit for the 2nd time tonight. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side. 51 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far.
Uconn has it teed up to start this 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Get it out on the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. He throws one to the left. Balls in the deep ball. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. That's caught. It's Silver. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. The Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He makes the catch along the sidelines, but the official signaling that he's out of bounds. 3rd down coming up.
Man, man, and that wasn't a miss by much. And listen, as a quarterback, you don't want to miss inside. That's for sure where the danger is, but it leads him just a little bit too far out of bounds. You can tell receiver tries to throttle down, tries to get those feet in, but he couldn't.
He's loose. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Blue Hens are marching down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Delaware. On to attempt the try.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Fires to the tight end. Can't get him to the ground. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Rides the back on the option to give. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Uconn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for the big play. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Pocket breaking down. Snagged in the middle, it's Flowers. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
That's a great example of him understanding where everybody is on the field, because that wasn't the guy he wanted to throw it to, but he knew he was going to get hit. He had to get rid of it quickly, dumped it off, and he let his guy go make a big play for him.
To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Parker. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game. Punts it out of the air.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Hand off from the shotgun. The Blue Hens brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Got a man. It's Silver. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. 3.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens! They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 11 over Western Michigan. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Huskies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bell. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hand off from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, ball's out! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And I tell you what, man, you got to do a better job of taking care of the football. I got to know I got the first down. Running backs, this is job security. You better handle that thing well, Paul.
Because because of that, David, you might see another running back jog out in the field the next time this offense takes it. We're seeing a lot more of that around college football now. There's a lot of committees out there, committee approach. One way to get yourself on the bench very quickly, put the rock on the ground. It's a coachable lesson for that young man.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And you want that clock to run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Blue Hens can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the ground game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Off-play action on first down. Looking for a huge play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
The Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. Touchdown, Delaware! And the beatdown has ensued. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Uconn going back to work on offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Finds the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The Huskies headed quickly to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He wants it all. Just threw that one way too far.
And these defenses put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense defense together, run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work.